a.m. Houston Coliseum in Houston, Texas. That's on Friday night, May 13th, by the way. You got to think that Al Perez is going to be one of the leading contenders for the vacant United States title, and what a prestigious title that is.
100% right, and we've seen Perez in action, and he's a beauty in the ring. He's got all the moves. He's got the size, the power, the strength, got everything. He's got Gary Hart also outside. You add them all up, this man right here, he's going to be a very definite threat.
If you made a checklist of his attributes and also a similar list of his, say, his faults, let's say, the negative list is going to be pretty darn shallow. I mean, this guy, well, he doesn't really have any chinks in the armor. And with Gary Hart on the outside, with this man's natural athletic ability, he's going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, 100% right, Jim. Telling you about that tournament coming up in Houston. Let me remind the fans right here, coming up next week, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have right here on NWA Pro Wrestling the highlights from the Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup. We'll show the fans that next week.
We certainly are, from the Carolina Connection right here, exclusively on NWA Pro Wrestling next weekend. He's got him up in a backbreaker. Now watch this move. He had him in a backbreaker. He goes into a modified airplane spin into a slam. That is a very powerful and unique offensive move, Bob.
It shows you the strength of Perez, and also the fact that he can go from move to move. A lot of wrestlers can't do that. They get a move, they got to back off, they got to come back and get something else. Perez went through 3 right there.
With Gary Hart's tutelage, Al Perez has had the ability, has earned the ability to put a series of offensive moves together. You hear Hart talking at ringside. He's always, that man's never lost a word. Kind of reminds me of Jim Cornette.
Gary Hart, you're right, 100%. Always got that mouth going. And I tell you, Thompson's had a tough time as Perez really worked him over, and just as it looked like Thompson may get something going, you saw Perez right there with his ability and knowledge to come back and get that suplex out of there.
Well, the fans at home can take a good look at Curtis Thompson and see he's just not an average athlete. He is a tremendously well-conditioned athlete. And this is the old bow and arrow hold, Bob. I haven't seen that in a long time. Look at the strength. He's shown us his strength, and as everybody, he's shown us his strength with his legs on that particular move right there. And as I said, he's manhandling an outstanding young athlete in Curtis Thompson. Curtis Thompson spends a lot of time training. He's in great shape and is very, very strong.
From outside of the ring, Hart, as Thompson was draped across the rope, Hart with that hard left hand sent him reeling back to the ring. Waiting on him right there, Hart Perez.
Well, that left hand certainly not in the caliber of Arn Anderson. With Curtis Thompson, the position he was in, it certainly added a lot of insult to the already injured Curtis Thompson. And now Gary Hart gave him the signal. Shades of West Texas, shades of the Funk Brothers and the NWA World's title. It's a spinning toe hold, and Perez has it mastered.
Very painful hold. Spinning toe hold as Perez, the master of it again, and he just keeps putting it right on. Thompson had already submitted, and again, he came back with that spinning toe hold. Let's look at the perfect execution of the spinning toe hold as Al Perez takes care of Curtis Thompson. And Bob, we've got something big on his way to the ring. You're 100% right, fans. Don't you dare.